So as everyone knows, I'm a massive fan of analog synthesis. I've got the Korg MS Mini here. I've got even the original version over there for the digital version, which works great. But this really is tremendous. And I discovered this actually by accident. We were setting up a guitar sound and we were using the double Deca and the Trike to create a really nice distorted guitar sound, and it did sound fantastic. And I suddenly thought, what if we just route the synth through it as well? I've got a very basic patch set up. I'm not even using any patch cables for this. So it's a real simple patch using both VCOs. So here's VCO 1, here's VCO 2. And for this, I'm even going to set them at the same octave. So effectively a unison sound. And it's just literally going from here into my DI box. So for the first example, I'm going to show you how brilliant this delay is. So unplug from here, going into there, and using a patch cord, back into the DI box here, and out here. I'm running this on batteries, which is fine, so switch it on. And you've got time delay, blend, modulation, feedback. And you can have a short delay or a long delay. So. That's the short delay. What's so cool is the modulation. No modulation, listen. It's like having an additional oscillator, which is so cool. Go to long delay. So of course, as soon as you start fiddling with it, and if I set it to say, just give me an auto thing. And I can play with this. Another great feature is that was on the long delay. You can put it in the center position and you can have both. If I take that off. And of course, if you want to do any dub effects, then you can just set it so you've got a nice short sound here. And use the feedback control. Holding the one key, but it's all this is doing. And if you start to bring the filter in, off, go back to this long. Then go for it. So that's the double Deca delay, fabulous. Next discovery that I made was using this little fella, the Trike, which gives you effectively some extra octaves. It can make it sound as if we've got more oscillators available. So just replacing that with this. Same thing, battery operated, turn it on. And you'll hear straight away, look, there's octave there and octave above. That literally took a second to set up. So nothing. And the great thing about that is you can balance the gain. You can also set those quite quietly. So there's both octaves in the center. And using the gain, you can create some nice distortion. You can even take these up. So with, without. Fantastic. And then, of course, the final thing. What if we take that through that? So now we're going to take the output of this. So we're adding the extra octaves, popping that into there, and then out of there into the DI box. So now we've got distortion and octaves and dub effects. And a bit of modulation. Phonic Workshop will be proud of something like this. Remember, whole Doctor Who soundtrack. Basic sound is that, but with those, fantastic sound. So for a small additional benefit, this world of synthesis is opened up. Plus, for those that are power users, let's remember that in and outs are available here. So you could route the audio out through here. You could also take, for example, a drum machine, pop it through these, pop it into there, filter it, or use the drum machine as an oscillator source and mix it and match it. So the possibilities are absolutely endless, just with a two simple delay box and an effective fuzz octave box. Fabulous.